3, 2, 1. All right. Hey there, everybody. This is Furious Jones coming to you from my home office / music room here. And I've had some friends recently ask me to do a little rundown and some sound samples on the guitar project that I just finished. So I'm going to take just a few minutes to share that with anybody who's interested and tell you a little bit about the build and the specs, and then I'll play you some sounds, okay? So I may go back and try and insert some close-up videos of this so you can get a better view, but essentially what we've got here is my take on a Telecaster Junior. So what we got here is standard Telecaster shape. The body is built by me with a solid cherry top, and the rest of the body is weight relieved walnut, 3-piece back, 2-piece front, custom walnut pickguard here. It's got the Bigsby vibrato, heavily modified by me, traditional Telecaster bridge with Wilkinson compensated saddles. The neck is by the great people at Warmouth. It's roasted maple with Indian rosewood board, standard Wilkinson tuners. And then the pickup, which I think is the best feature of this guitar, is a Lindy Fralin P90 in a humbucker box, so it's shaped like a humbucker. It's a pickup I originally bought to put into another guitar, and I really liked it, but then it inspired me to how much I enjoyed it just on its own to do this build. So this thing was finished just a few days ago, about a week ago, and I took it to practice the other night, and I was just blown away with how it sounded. I was really happy and pleased with the outcome. So I wanted to give you an opportunity to hear it. So been some challenges getting it set up with the tuning and the stability, and intonation's fine, but with the Bigsby there's always trouble, but especially with these types of bridges I think there's a lot of trouble. I may still invest in some old threaded 70s, late 60s, 70s Fender style, or something even pricier, but I'm not going to drop $100 on a guitar that I built for a bridge alone. Anyway, this thing, I really like the way it sounds. I wanted it to be shaped like a Telecaster, spec'd like a Telecaster. This neck is spec'd like my 62 reissue, so it's 7.25 radius. It's a standard thin Fender neck. Just feels great. It's got 2 coats of homemade True Oil on it. Like the body's got about 8 coats of that. Anyway, it was meant to be a Telecaster shape and Telecaster comfort and features, and combined with the best parts of like a 50s Les Paul Jr., Gibson Les Paul Jr. So that old student model that's been such a great rock guitar. So this P90 is meant to live in a little bit hotter, a little bit mid-rangey, bitey place than a traditional Telecaster bridge pickup would. And of course, one pickup, 2 knobs, tone, volume, no switching. Everything is straight through. It's wired 50s style wiring, so as you roll the volume down, you don't lose as much. So I'll demonstrate that a little bit, and we're going to be running through my modified Fender Princeton Reverb. It's a 1965 blackface reissue that I've put into a different cabinet and head. The speaker is the original Fender speaker that came with the Jensen, kind of relatively inexpensive Fender style speaker. So start off, let's make sure it's in tune, close enough. So what you're hearing is a microphone, a dynamic microphone right there on the speaker cab. So you're getting that. There's going to be a little bit of that bleeding into this, but I want to be able to describe things, so we'll take it as we can. Anyway, the guitar, this is just wide open, all volume, all treble. So it sounds really nice, clean, and you can do spacey, wide open stuff with it. So very nice, in that range. But where this guitar really shines, what this guitar is designed to do, in my opinion, what it does best, is when it starts to be overdriven, when it starts to push a little harder. And going to start off with just a little bit of dirt. This is Barber Electronics Gain Changer. Great little pedal that I use most as a boost or a very slightly crunchy sound. It's a little crunchier with this pickup than it is with a Telecaster, but so really nice little, dirty leads, or you could do like a sounds nice, P90 sound. I put on a build your own clone that I did of a Red Llama. This is more of a fuzzy Mike Campbell kind of sound, and a little bit of harmonic tremolo on this. Just gets super dirty, and I'm going to build a little loop here for you a minute, and you can hear what the lead tone sounds like. So good. So yeah, it sounds great in that place. Maybe a little. This is a Nobel's ODR1 with the gain changer on it. All right, so that's it. That's what it sounds like. I hope you guys, for those of you that like to nerd out on these types of things, enjoyed that. I'm really happy with it. It does rock incredibly well, but it's very it can be very pretty if it's still in tune. So I really like those aspects of it as well. And to close out, we'll give you a little bit of fuzz. Too much fuzz. All right, thanks, y'all. I hope you enjoyed that, and this will give me an opportunity to learn how to use some of the, the editing software to mix together, hopefully, higher quality recordings with video and sync everything up. And we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'll try and add in some close-up pictures of the guitar. You can see them on my Instagram if you're friends with me. It's at Furious Jones.